Alright, welcome back guys to another Secret of Monkey Island Special Edition stream. Today with probably the last part of this playthrough. Currently just before getting to the last chapter apparently. And yeah, we should, if I'm not getting stumped the whole time, then we should be able to, finish this today. So yeah, let's go ahead and continue here. We're currently almost 10 hours into the game with 68% completion. And yeah, we've been in hell basically under Monkey Island. And as we found out, we have to go back to the cannibals because they will actually have to give me something with which I can find LeChuck. So we're gonna go out of the cave again, and then we will head to the cannibals.
Where is Charles Lee?
Hey, the Harbinger, welcome in. Where's LeChuck? Yeah, that's the question. Definitely determined to find him, as much as Connor is determined to find Charles Lee. Okay, let's head up here to this beach side. And then we're going back to the village.
Have you come back to let us repay you for your fine gift?
Well, actually, there is something.
Tell us, what is it?
I'm looking for somebody.
Here? On Monkey Island?
We're the only people living on Monkey Island.
Well, the only civilized people.
I mean, we're looking for a ghost, right? So let's look for the non-living. I'm looking for 30 dead guys and 1 woman. I mean, that's maybe true as well, you know. But yeah, I mean, we know that the governor's with LeChuck, so we're looking for the non-living.
That's okay. The people I'm looking for aren't living.
Oh, yeah. Those guys.
Then you've seen the ghost pirate LeChuck and his cadaverous crew?
Those jerks have been bugging us for months.
Zooming around here in that creepy ghost ship of theirs. Wailing and moaning until all hours of the morning.
Scaring away all the cruise ship business?
Normally, when we have problems with the undead, we just cook up our standard potion of exorcism and be done with it.
Yeah, always these ghost neighbors, you know, that have to drive by with a ghost ship. Unbearable.
What's in your standard potion of exorcism?
Well, the main ingredient of the potion is a very rare root. In fact, there's only one in existence.
We only use a little bit at a time, you see.
But LeChuck stole the whole thing.
Where is he hiding it?
He's in a place beneath this island. Somewhere in a huge system of catacombs. A hellish place filled with the wailing of tortured souls trapped forever in the rock, where the walls bleed, and the air is thick with the rancid smell of pure evil.
Tourists used to line up for hours to see it.
Okay, so we're looking for a special route that is to be found inside the cave we have been to already.
Sounds neat. Can I see it?
No, we lost the key.
It was stolen.
Well, we loaned it to a hermit who lives on the island.
And until that crusty old pantless weirdo brings it back, we're keeping his banana picker.
Yeah, I mean we have the key already and we did open the monkey head. We also went down there. But yeah, I guess we're good now. We know that the route is inside the cave, so it must be somewhere. But maybe I had to talk to them before I could actually retrieve it. Harbinger, just an advice, don't start Monkey Island 2 right after this. Play something else, you will feel exhausted and start using hints from the beginning. We started Monkey Island 2 yesterday and when the game became more open world, you just didn't have the patience for it. It's understandable. Yeah, to be honest, I wasn't really planning on playing more of the Monkey Island games immediately. I'm definitely gonna take my time and maybe play the next one in like half a year or so. Because point-and-click adventure games, even though I definitely enjoyed this one, and especially the writing, as you say, you know, I like to play also like games that don't make everything like a huge puzzle, you know. Sometimes you just wanna kind of like play a game that's like more mechanical too. So yeah, there's definitely a time and a place for these types of games for me, but I won't be playing them back to back, I don't think. However, I am really looking forward to playing Assassin's Creed again. So yeah, that's gonna be a good time. Kinda miss stealthing and parkouring around.
I'm off to find LeChuck and get the route.
Sorry, but it's just not that easy. Trying to find LeChuck could be very dangerous.
You'd never find your way through the catacombs without them.
Hey, Ixnay on the Edhay of the Navigator Nay.
The what?
Nothing.
Nothing.
The Ite of the Navigator? That answer wo. Udai Oyai Avahai away Apamai of Y if I Atakomskay.
Ude uye abhe a apne of a atacombs k?
Ari say, oh nay.
We could at least tell him what the head does.
Well, it's a navigating tool.
It's a head. It was once attached to a navigator.
We've kept it alive magically, so we could take advantage of its innate sense of direction. Getting through the catacombs without it is impossible.
But it's our only one, so you can't have it.
I guess we have nothing to offer you.
After he gave us that nice idol, too.
Feel free to come to the Great Monkey and visit your idol anytime. So, anyway, Lemonhead, what was that you were saying about tropical oils?
Well,
Okay, so I need the head of a navigator. Do have a head. A skull. Question I guess is that like the skull of a navigator?
What a cute little skull.
You know, it might be able to be used in hell at least.
I can't see inside from here, but I'll bet it's empty. I can't see inside from here, but I'll bet it's empty.
Okay, let's see if any of the heads are kind of like interactable.
I don't want to get any closer to that thing. It might be booby-trapped.
But yeah, there was a skull inside this tent that I picked up. That's the one that I currently hold, I believe.
And to think, I almost ended up like that. No thanks. They've still got some meat on them.
So yeah, I think I'm just gonna try to use the skull that I have. So basically I already had the opportunity to navigate myself through hell, it seems. If that's the right skull at least. But obviously we didn't have the information that that's what I have to use.
Heep, 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 heep. Yipes, 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 yipes. I can't pick that up. Shish kebab. Shishka Joe.
Monkey Island 3 is still your favorite. Yeah, I'm looking forward to get to the other stories and see how kind of like Guybrush, you know, continues. But also like how the, you know, series evolved, I guess, with like maybe even the gameplay stuff you can do. Not sure if it's all the same. Yeah. And welcome in, Rod. How's it going, Senny? I hope you had a good rest of the stream today with some Red Dead Redemption 2. Did you get to antagonize all the people in the camp? And yeah, welcome in everybody from Rod's stream. I hope you had a good time watching this Red Dead 2 playthrough. Currently doing some Secret of Monkey Island, and we're almost at the last chapter of the game. So I reckon we're gonna be finishing it today, or at least get very close to finishing it. Welcome in, Seraph. How's it going? Thank you for joining. That's no worries whatsoever for the shoutout, Rod. It was great you got 2 configurations for Abigail's movements done, so just 1 more, and then it's antagonist time. Oh yeah. I feel like with Abigail, you know, there's gonna be some nasty comebacks that she will be having. Because if there's one thing she's really good at, it's like, you know, insulting others. And antagonizing. Okay, so we just went to the cannibals on Monkey Island, and they basically told us that we have to use a skull, the skull of a navigator, to be able to navigate through hell. And I do have a skull in my inventory, so I want to try to see if that's the one that I have to use.
That doesn't seem to work.
Yeah, it didn't do anything yet. Maybe I have to go like deeper into hell. Maybe I have to get to this part before I can use it.
That doesn't seem to work.
Never mind.
Disgusting!
Thought it was kind of curious, you know, that we didn't really have... we actually had a skull in our inventory. So I assumed it's the one I have to get. But maybe not.
I think I'm gonna be sick if I have to look at much more of this kind of stuff.
I wonder if maybe the companion of Toothrot, who actually sailed to Monkey Island a while ago, is or was a navigator. Because we did uncover his body. So every time we kind of like switch back and forth, the map kind of like changes, as you can see.
Yikes.
So I'm not sure if I actually have to have a scow or if I can find the way myself, you know. It did work in the forest where I had to follow the map.
Weird.
Let's see if I still can't use the scow here.
That doesn't seem to work. What a cute little skull. Ugh.
I mean, we could go out of the cave again and then check on the other body that we found. But essentially we're looking for a unique route within the How region. And only with a skull we can actually find it. So, yeah. Gotta have a look around again if there's like a skull that I missed that I could pick up. Yeah, absolutely, Jay. Definitely. You know, sometimes I just don't understand the things how they're supposed to be, because sometimes I understand words different, you know, because I don't know every single context of them. So definitely feel free to, you know, chime in. The candidates were talking about something you might know as a shrunken head, not a skull. Ah, okay. Okay, yeah, then I believe I know what you mean. Okay. I mean, we had kind of these idols in front of the monkey head, right? I'm not sure if there was some shrunken heads next to them, but we can have a look around. Or where was it? Oh. That's not why I clicked. But yeah, wasn't this the place where I kind of like picked up the idol? Thought we maybe would have like shrunken heads next to them. But okay, let's have a look around again. Also have a look again into the inventory just to see if I might have one. Doesn't seem like.
Ick.
mean, I guess it would make sense for the shrunken head to be at where the cannibals are, right? So maybe I should just go there and have a look around again. Because I don't really recall seeing one in like the southern part of the map. I think I'm just gonna head back there and have a good look around. See if I have missed anything. Okay.
Why? It's empty. Why? It's empty.
I mean, it could be that one of these huts actually isn't empty. Oh. Over here.
Why? It's empty.
I can't go further back there, I don't think. Let's talk to them again.
I think they're having a serious discussion.
Never mind. I mean, there's lots of scouts, you know, but there aren't really any shrunken heads.
I can't see inside from here, but I'll bet it's empty. Nothing to look at here.
Yeah, okay, so pretty sure there's nothing in the cannibal village. Yeah, was there any other location in the northern part that was like worth checking out? Okay, so I reckon it must be in the southern part then. I really thought I could go next to the monkey head and then like trigger another kind of like environment where I could pick up idols, and if I remember correctly there was also like shrunken heads, but I don't know why that didn't work yet. Let's have another quick look just to see. Also, sorry about that. I accidentally clicked outside of the screen again.
Why, that's the second biggest monkey head I've ever seen.
Yeah, these are the idols, right? They're like not interactable. Okay, let's just go ahead and check the places I haven't checked yet. We can go to the crack, we can also go to the river fork here. What's this monkey business? Hey, Vermola, welcome in. Yeah, there's lots of monkey business to be done here. Good morning to you. Hope it's a good one so far. Okay, so no shrunken heads here. I gotcha, dude. Yeah, that's understandable. But good that it's, you know, nice day for you so far. Okay, I can't really spot a shrunken head here either. There was nothing at the beach side there. Let's go to that beach side. I guess you can also have a look over here, the fort, which is where we can encounter Tooth-Rot. Might be able to help us out.
Hi! I'm not bothered a bit by the fact that you waltzed right into my home without bothering to knock.
Well, I would have knocked, but I couldn't find a door.
Well, that's okay. Next time, be more careful.
Excuse me, I've got some pressing business to attend to.
Where is Charles
Me
Lee?
too.
Yeah, that's me right now with where's LeChuck. Okay, there was no shrunken head here either. So I'm not sure what we missed. Oh well. Let's have a look into our inventory again. Yeah, no idea. Let's go ahead and use the hint. Yeah, I did do that. That's not really helpful, game. I did talk to them, and I couldn't talk to them again. Okay, so apparently I have to go to the cannibals again. I said I needed to keep the navigator for a very specific reason.
I think they're having a serious discussion.
Okay, so I can't talk to them again.
Oh, we couldn't take that. You've already given us so much.
I think they're having a serious discussion. It's called How to Get Ahead in Navigating.
How to get ahead in navigating. Okay. Wow. Never in a million years would I have, you know, picked up that, I think. Oops, no. Don't pick up. Let's give this.
Well, look at this. It looks like instructions on how to get ahead.
We could give him our head and use these instructions to get ourselves a new one.
Yes, I suppose we can give you this now.
Thanks.
Looks pretty good for a dried up old head, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks wonderful.
We keep it wrapped in this magical necklace that makes it invisible to ghosts. Oh, look! I think he likes you. Just follow his nose, and he'll lead you to LeChuck's hideout in the catacombs. Then, get the root from LeChuck and come back here. We'll mix up a batch of our special enzymatic ghost-dissolving solution.
And you can pour it on LeChuck like salt on a slug.
Yeah.
Good luck!
Alright then. Means I can now go back to the monkey head and should be able to, you know, navigate properly to hell. Here's how the head of Navigator looked in version. Let me have a quick look there. Oh damn. I have to say I'm honestly impressed with the graphics of the original version. Like the amount of detail you have there is actually really, really nice. And there's also like a certain charm to that kind of like pixel graphic, you know. But yeah, that looks really good. Really impressed with that. Yeah, they really did. Actually makes you wonder how they kind of like created the, you know, art. If they kind of like drawed it first and then kind of like made it into like pixel graphic afterwards. Yeah, let's have a look if I can use the shrunken head already. I can use the head and the necklace apparently as well. Have to follow wherever it's looking.
I think it wants me to go to the right.
Now, I still wonder, you know, if you could technically navigate through hell without having the head, if you follow the actual steps of the road, you know. Would be interesting if you could, because that would be really interesting for speedruns as well, I reckon. The steps are randomly generated once you have the head. It's not possible. I gotcha. Cheers, Jay. I appreciate it. Yeah, always right to talk about it once you gotten past that point, I guess. But yeah, that's really interesting. So you definitely have to get the head then. Right. right again? I assume it wants me to go up there, right? But then I don't get why it's not talking, like looking to the top. But I guess it wants me to go back up here. I think that was on purpose to mislead me into thinking the puzzle might work the same way as the earlier one. It definitely did, yeah. I kind of assumed because I could do that in the forest, you know. I didn't actually follow the map, I just found it by accident. That was possible here too. Okay, I'm not precise visuals. Fair enough. I mean, as long as you know the general direction, I guess. That's the important thing. I think what we just have to look for is like the map changing, I guess, or like traversing. Okay. Let's go to the left, but I can't go further here, right? So I have to go up there. Oh, nice. We found it.
It's that eerie-looking ghost ship I saw sailing off with the governor.
You wouldn't happen to have a route I could borrow?
You wouldn't happen to have a route I could borrow? Yikes!
Wait. So I still have to find the route in hell before I can get to the ship? So maybe the necklace is for finding the route then, and the head is for finding the ship? Is that it? Let's have another look at the ship just to see if there's another dialogue option that we can go for. But it definitely seems like I have to obtain the route first. Yeah, okay. Well, let's put on the necklace, I guess, and see what happens then. Yeah, this isn't complicated at all.
I don't need it here. No ghosts around.
Or do I have to put on the necklace before I get to the ship? Don't tell me I had to do that. And now I have to find the ship again. Because it tell me I have to find the route, right? Some of the puzzles become even more convoluted in the later games. Amazing. I can't wait to make my way through those games and try to solve those messy puzzles. Okay, let's see if I can use the...
I don't need it here. No ghosts around.
Yeah. It seems like I've been to the right place, of course, but then I had to use the necklace, maybe. Still curious why I couldn't find a route.
I'd rather pick on someone my own size.
Maybe I can find the route on the way. But he's navigating us. Okay, let's see if I can use the necklace.
You can't have it. It's mine.
What? Why?
I can't put it on now. I've got the head whipped out.
The actor film always makes you think of the actor John Hurtrod. Yeah, I mean, that's a question, right? Like, how is the head stopping me here? Maybe I have to get rid of the head and then put on the necklace.
I don't want to touch it any more than I have to.
I don't get it. I mean, apparently I have to get the root right, which is also supposed to be in hell somewhere, but I haven't uncovered it yet. So maybe I have to find the root without looking for the ghost ship, then pull up the head and find the ghost ship, you know. But I don't think I have a way to get rid of the head either. Once I get to the ship, I will be thrown out either way. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
Yikes!
Yeah, this doesn't trigger anything. So I gotta find that root. Question is if it was in the hell or not. But I guess I just have to have another look. There's nothing else I can do here. Can't put on the necklace. Can't use the head either. Or, I mean, I can pull off the head, right, and maybe then try to go to the ship again. Just see what happens. Okay, so he doesn't have a head anymore. Okay. It's voodoo can curse you and then you will be able to eat bad lungs and ear stomachs. That seems legit. Hey, the second. Welcome in. How's it going? Thank you for joining. Okay, let's have a look around the cave just to see if we can find root somewhere. There's mushrooms.
Ugh, I hate mushrooms. Yeah, I'd rather not touch it.
Okay.
This reminds me of something I saw in a nightmare once. Looks almost as bad as it smells.
But again, game.
Nasty. This is horrible. Yeah, I'd rather not touch it.
A Nightmare on Monkey Island. Yeah, a hellish nightmare. Okay, let's go ahead and use the hint. Yeah, I mean, I know all of this. So, I guess before I get the next kind of like hint, I have to go to the ghost ship again. Let's do that.
Hideous.
It is, yeah. Yeah, my first time ever playing Monkey Island. Okay, so I guess I have to go up here. You're going to tell me something funny about the second game, but don't want to spoil any of the solutions. That's definitely fair, Sickert. I appreciate that. But yeah, I definitely do plan on playing the other Monkey Island games too, so we can talk some more about it then, for sure. Okay, we gotta go down there. I gotta go back again. Why is it like sending me in a loop here? Wonder. Ah, maybe this has to change to like being this place. Okay. Gotta go back again. There we go. So, let's get in now. You might be able to use the necklace to hide yourself from the ghosts. Ah? Yeah, I tried. Thank you very much. But I couldn't.
You can't have it. It's mine.
Couldn't use the necklace with the head, right?
You can't have it. It's mine.
Can I talk to the head?
Okay, we're here.
Oh,
Now what do you want from me?
oh. So that triggers a cutscene apparently. Rod, the second game also has a special edition as well, just in case you weren't aware. You still to this day haven't even finished the original version? Oh, you haven't? Damn. Was it like so difficult with the puzzles? I mean, especially if you don't have the hints, right? That would be really tricky if you don't resort to like using a guide or something. You think all the digital versions all have a special edition once? That's good. I'm definitely gonna go get the special edition because I do appreciate the kind of like gameplay hints especially, and also like some of the visual improvements. And of course the voice acting is like a big plus. But I think I should have saved the game. I went through this 3 times. That's true, I did. And the last time took definitely the longest. In the OG version, his eyes also moved around like this. Awesome. That's great. We also added that, animation to it. You got up to a certain part and got stuck and didn't want to look up solutions, so you just abandoned the playthrough and never tried again all these years. That's definitely understandable. I know how that's like sometimes. But I'm sure at one point, you're gonna pick it up again and then you're gonna smash it. And Sekat, thank you for the 100 bits. Can't believe how good this version looks. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? And this is like from 2010, I believe. So even for today's standards, like this art style works really well, I think. Okay, let's thank the skull first, of a shrunken head.
Thank you for leading me to the ghost ship.
Hey, no problem. When you only have one job, you do it well. Know what I mean?
May I please have that necklace?
No, but thanks for asking so politely.
Okay, let's ask why we can't have it. Yeah, exactly. That's a great thing with these kind of like art styles, right? We never really go out of style, I guess.
Why can't I have it?
I've got a bad feeling about this place. I think I might need it.
I mean, I can just take you with me, as long as he's with me, he will be safe. Rod, but yeah, you like the story and everything so far, and the humor is still on point. It would be great to finally finish it one day. Absolutely, dude. I'm really looking forward to seeing you playing these games as well. I do remember enjoying watching Catch Up quite a bit with this one.
Oh, come on, please.
You can beg all you want, but you can't have it.
Pretty please?
You can beg all you want, but you can't have it.
I'm just gonna keep on begging. That always works at some point, Because I think it's so annoying, you know, it's like less of a buffer to just say, okay, you can have it than having to deal with that bullshit.
Pretty, please?
You can beg all you want, but you can't have it.
Pretty please with sugar on top?
Oh, all right, you big baby. You can have it. Hey, what good's a necklace if you don't have shoulders?
That face. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and use the necklace then.
This feels weird.
I would also like to replay Manic Mansion as well. You do believe you only ever got to the canon ending once, and that was the NES version? I gotcha. Yeah, I'm really intrigued in general now in like the LucasArts, you know, point-and-click adventure games. See, if they have like a similar kind of humor and stuff, you know, because I would definitely love to check out more of them. I was a kid. It always works. Love how he turns to us at the end there. Absolutely, yeah. That was a really cool touch there with the head. Stealth mode, or what you think for Guybrush it would be Strove? Absolutely. Yeah, he would be seeing right through us. Let's go to the door.
What was that?
Amazing. Let's go to the left side here.
Hey, what a cute little ghost dog.
There he is. And that's the key. Hey there, Litty44. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Hey.
Who dares to enter the cabin of the ghost pirate LeChuck? Strange places, strange noises.
I don't see anything special about it. Looks like Monkey Island.
Ah, there's another place marked actually. Interesting.
It looks like that creepy guy I saw on the upper deck.
The wind makes not such a creaking. You'd better fear. Fear for thy life, ye who enters. Strange places, strange noises. The wind makes not such a creaking. You'd better fear.
Okay, nothing changes here. Maybe I have to use a particular item? Don't tell me I have to go to that spot now and then go back to hell again to then talk to him. Don't tell me that's the case. Because I couldn't be bothered now to go all the way back now again, then go all the way from Monkey Island yet again to check another location. Let's have a look around.
Little wriggling blue hairs in it.
Okay. How do we do this?
It's called How to Arm Yourself in Sea Battle. It's called How to Get a Leg Up in Treasure Hunting. It says, Captain's Log, March 10th. And that's the last entry.
Okay.
When you set sail for good value, all winds blow towards stands. Warning, contains strong magnet which may interfere with other navigational equipment.
Ah. Wow, that actually worked. I was like, if that's magnetic, right, then can I actually get the key like that? And it worked. Nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and use this key then on the chest. But you best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner. You in one. You just remembered that from Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl. That's still such a good movie. And I can't wait to watch that yet again because, yeah. It really combines, you know, the best of like, kind of like realistic feeling for the time period, you know, with like really wacky kind of like backstory with a whole like ghost thing. But it's so well done, I think. How it creates that kind of like atmosphere. This voice sounds familiar. It does, doesn't it? So Boone voiced him. He unfortunately passed away recently. He starred in a lot of movies and shows too. He was even in Terminator 1, 2, and 3 as a psychiatrist. Damn. It sucks to hear that he passed away recently. Because yeah, his voice is so good. Especially in this game. Use the Force Guybrush. We did. The magnetic force. You don't blame me, you haven't seen it for a long time and you think you could even say it's, you still think it's the best one. You haven't seen the last one though. That's fair, yeah. I don't think... Was the last one Salazar's Revenge? Or Dead Men Tell No Tales? I think that's the English title for it. In Germany we always have like different titles often. Because then I think I've seen all of them. But yeah, the first one is definitely among my favorites as well. I have to say I have a soft spot for the second and third, especially the third one. Because of like how wacky it is, you know, it doesn't really take itself serious whatsoever. And that's a good thing, I think, because it just makes everything a ton funnier. Especially the final battle during the tornado is just insanely wacky. In the best way possible. It could have been, but yeah, Dead Men Tell No Tales is the last one. I gotcha. And then I think I've seen all of them. That one was definitely not my favorite one. Hey, the Waffle. Welcome in, dude. Hope you have a good lunch. What are you having today? The third is very wacky. The Lego game is great too. That's what I heard as well. I even saw it like featured as like #1 picks for some people. The Lego Pirates of the Caribbean.
The wind makes not such a creaking. Strange places, strange noises. Fear for thy life, ye who enters. Strange places, strange noises.
Can I use the key on the chest?
Who dares to enter the cabin of the ghost pirate LeChuck? The ship sounds strange in these waters.
Okay, so I guess I have to get him out of here somehow.
I can't whip that out in here. That doesn't seem to work.
Having hot dogs from a gas station. I mean, that sounds nice. I do love a good hot dog. I actually crave some hot dogs. Because I haven't had one in a good while. But yeah, we're gonna get some kebab for tonight. Which I'm definitely looking forward to as well. Okay. Let's go out of here for now. See if there's anything I can do on the deck.
What was that?
Okay, another idea would be to go to LeChuck again and then to kind of like stop using the amulet to reveal ourselves. I really thought I had to open a chest first, you know, like why would I have gotten the key otherwise? Or is that a key to rescuing the governor? You know, that could also be the case.
Ah, what be that noise? The ship sounds strange in these waters.
But yeah, I can't use it here. I can't use it on that chest.
Who dares to enter the cabin of the ghost pirate LeChuck?
So I guess I have to reveal myself unless
Strange in these waters.
there's something else that it unlocks that I haven't found yet. Which I don't think is the case, so... Let's see what happens if I use the necklace and reveal myself.
Wouldn't be a good idea to take this off here.
Ah.
Looks like Monkey Island. Looks like Monkey Island.
Hmm.
It's a big, ghostly looking key.
I mean, it must be for this chest, right? How do we get away from here? By creating a distraction? Oh, yeah, of course.
Hey, what a cute little ghost dog. I better leave him alone. I better leave him alone.
Oh. Ah, that's a hatch. I didn't see that one. Okay then. There's a chest.
It's locked.
There we go. Okay then.
Yikes! I hate rats. Yikes! I hate rats.
Okay. Now.
Yikes! I hate rats.
Do I have to use the rat repellent if I still have it? I don't think we have a rat repellent anymore. Plus they're ghost rats, so they wouldn't be bothered. I could give their head to the rats. Not sure if they would want that, but...
I don't think he wants that. Yikes! I hate rats.
Yeah, how to get rid of these rats? Oh.
It wouldn't be a good idea to take this off here. That doesn't seem to work.
Ghost pigs and rats, really? Ghost rats and Exterminator's Nightmare are Exterminator's Nightmare? Are they?
It's called How to Arm Yourself in Sea Battle. It's called How to Get a Leg Up in Treasure Hunting.
Yeah, thanks for the not so helpful tip, game. It's a glowing crate.
I don't see anything special about it. Well, except a big glowing voodoo anti-root inside.
Can I open it?
I can't get inside it. It's nailed, chained, bolted, roped, glued, and welded together. No staples to be removed.
But it's not stapled. How much time do I have for streaming today? You remember me saying that it might be a short stream? So it's gonna be a decent stream. I would definitely be able to stream for at least 3 hours today. So we got another over 1.5 to beat this. Might even do a bit longer. Alright, cool. That's good that it, you know, wouldn't take me much longer than that. Can pick up a chicken? Oh.
All I got was a feather.
So I got a ghost feather.
I can't pick that up. That doesn't seem to work. I'm not going near that monster rat. I don't think he wants that. I can't get it away from him.
I would need like a bottle.
I can't find a ticklish spot on his body.
I mean, his legs maybe, like his feet. Okay, that
It's
worked.
a bottle of ghost grog.
Okay, we got some ghost grog. And now?
What a drunken slob.
There's like another bottle. So I can't give anything to these guys. Can I do something with a bottle of grog here? Nope. Don't go out of the game. Thank you very much. You love the food, you ghost food. Yeah, it's kind of funny. That you have to use like ghost items in deck with a ghost word. And no worries, Waffle. I hope you have a good ride. Thank you for dropping by. Hope you enjoyed for hot dogs. And definitely talk to you later. Eat some ghost cheese. No kidding. Instead of staying alive, it's staying undead. Okay.
I'll just pour it in this dish.
Ah, okay, that worked.
It's a vat of cooking grease. It's a vat of cooking grease.
Cooking grease, yeah. Can I pick that up?
It's all over my hands.
Okay, so that worked. A glob of grease.
That would just gunk it up.
I mean, I could grease the door, right, so it doesn't creak anymore. I guess it works.
This should stop it from squeaking.
Okay, nice.
They're glowing ghost tools. Oh, good. More inventory.
Okay, now we have the ghost tools.
He's asleep. I can't get to it. That big ghost's in the way.
Can I tickle him as well?
I don't want to wake him up unless I have some of that anti-ghost potion to defend myself with.
Anti-ghost potion. Okay. I mean, I got the tools, so that's a start, I guess. Citizen? Hey for Aura, welcome in. Good morning to you. Some strong ghost grog rat couldn't handle it. No kidding. So I wonder if I can use the grease with a rock. If that does anything.
That would just gunk it up.
Who dares to enter the cabin of the ghost pirate LeChuck? The ship sounds strange in these waters. Who dares to enter the cabin of the ghost pirate LeChuck? You'd better fear!
So I can't entdeckt hier either. I use the tools on this kind of like glowing crate.
This should do it.
Okay, that works.
I'll just grab this old root and be on my way.
Nice. Okay, so I got the root now. Which means, can I now face the check? Let's see. Or do I have to craft this potion first? I'm not sure if I have to use the root with a grog or something.
I don't think it's very useful in its present form. twisted and dried up and not very impressive looking.
Fear for thy life, ye who enters. Strange places, strange noises.
Maybe I can go down again to the or to the right to a prison cell and use the route there. Okay, let's see.
I don't think it's very useful in its present form. It's twisted and dried up and not very impressive looking. I don't think it's very useful in its present form.
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea how this like potion is supposed to work, right? Or what is like to be combined. Take it back to the village? Are you kidding me? I gotta go all the way back now to the cannibal village? That's insane. And here I was thinking, you know, we're at like the final part of like encountering LeChuck. Nope. Another puzzle in your face.
A long walk, a brief row, and a short hike later.
I did it! I got the route!
Wow! Look, he's not kidding. Here it is.
He's not such a wimp after all.
Come on, let's go make the brew of the fermented root. Wait here. We'll be right back.
Oh. Hey, the free-headed monkey. How goes the pirate life? Yeah, not too bad. We're definitely getting closer to the end here. The plan is to finish the game today. And we're almost at the point where we can, you know, kind of like face LeChuck, our main nemesis. But yeah, it's definitely, you know, getting overly complicated as usual.
Nice monkey.
There it is.
One squirt of that stuff and the ectoplasm really hits the fan.
And if you have any left over, it's delicious with a little vanilla ice cream. Good luck!
Thanks.
Yeah, I don't even want to know what that is. But yeah, there we go. Now we got the potion, and now we should be able to face...
After some more furious paddling.
Thank God they're actually skipping the cutscenes there. Of the traversal part. That's what I mean. But you don't have to go, you know, all your way back from one point to another. Because I was fearing that's the case, you know. But yeah, that's good. They just like skip forward.
Balmy weather we're having, isn't it?
It's always like that down here.
What happened to the ship?
They all left for the wedding.
The wedding?
What wedding?
LeChuck is marrying the governor of Melee Island.
No, he's not.
What? But how will they... Where's the wedding?
There's a lovely church on Melee Island. They're headed there.
Melee Island? Oh no.
Okay, so now we know what the church was for. Kinda had the feeling that the church will become important in the late stage of the game, because it was like one of those buildings where literally nothing was happening the entire game, or the entire first chapter. That makes sense.
Why are you still here?
My head fell into the lava there, and I had to chase after it. And when I came back, they had gone. Shame, too. I hate to miss the wedding.
I love how it's just a complete casual conversation with like a ghost, you know. He doesn't even mind that we're here in hell. He's probably one of my favorite characters in the game, especially also his dialogues with LeChuck.
I've got to go after them. I've got to stop that wedding.
Bye!
Bob! What are you doing here?
Ah,
Oh, I missed the boat to the wedding.
okay.
Hey! No problem! We can take mine! Let's go!
So that's his old buddy. Now that's a plot twist. The voice actor does a great job conveying his type of character too. Absolutely, yeah.
Will you take me to Melee Island?
I'll lend you my ship if you promise to rescue me with it.
Okay.
Let's go!
Let's go to, Melee Island, and then he's gonna go back again, so I can go and promise to rescue him from Monkey Island. Makes perfect sense.
Well, that certainly was easier than the trip to Monkey Island. I wonder where Toothrot's gone to now. Now I'll have to stop the wedding by myself.
That's a hanging guy. It is, yeah. What seems like it is. Love his logic. Yeah. Definitely isn't flawed whatsoever.
Yikes.
Hey! Wait a second!
Swerve is creepy crawly.
Want to see a neat trick?
Gosh, yes! I love magic tricks!
Cool.
I mean, that's pretty effective. Kind of feel bad for this ghost, I have to say.
Excuse me. Do you have an invitation to the wedding?
No, I'm a gatecrasher. Bye now.
Not so fast, buddy. You don't look very ghost-like to me. You're very pink.
I suffer from a rare pigmentation deficiency syndrome.
You don't sound much like a ghost either. Could you wail and moan or rattle some chains or something?
My chains are at the cleaners being degreased.
Well, okay. But where's that dank, musty, beyond the grave ghostly smell?
It's busy being overpowered by your own deathly stench. I mean, yeah, I wanna avoid using the root beer because, you know, as much as I can save for myself, the better, I reckon. Is root beer Barks or A&W? I'm not sure. I haven't even heard of those brands, to be honest. Are those like good root beer brands or like awful ones? It's Mayo from here, Guybrush, and you're in a video game. No kidding. It transcends time and space.
It's busy being overpowered by your own deathly stench.
Watch it. If you're really a ghost, prove it. Let's see you pop your head off.
You mean the head on this root beer? This stuff's great. Watch out, LeChuck. There's a new sheriff in town and his name... Hey, I better get to the church.
No kidding. So I guess we couldn't really avoid being detected here. So I'd rather take the initiative before he attacks me. But like the two big root beers here in the US. I gotcha. I think root beer is a lot bigger in the US than it is here. That's a great name. Hey, I better get to the church. That's gonna be the new sheriff in town. I call him Hey for short. Very strong root beer, Sackett. Have you had it before?
If there be any man with reason that these two
Thank God he's a soul talker.
should not be united in blissful matrimony, let him speak now, or forever hold his peace. Hey! Who's that?
Oh, I couldn't even choose.
You!
Oh, it took too long. It's funny you mentioned that quote, Aura, because that's what I also have to think of, you know. The guy from The Princess Bride was the slowest talker ever, and everybody's just almost falling asleep having to listen to him saying, marriage. But yeah, it's such a good kind of like satire of, you know, old priests. Of how the ghost pirates route all the way to the island because they have to get married in the church. Yeah, I mean, that's really important priorities here. So I have a feeling that the potion won't work. I'm not even gonna try to use this. It wouldn't be that easy, I don't think.
I've come to stop you from marrying Governor Marley.
How do you plan to do that?
Governor!
Governor!
Governor?
What's going on?
Oh, Guybrush, you mad fool! I'm impressed you came to rescue me, but it really wasn't necessary. I had everything well in hand. Unfortunately, your arrival has made it necessary for me to tip my hand early.
How? Who? But... what?
If you're here, then who's that in the dress?
A monkey?
What?
Oh, don't scare them!
They even have...
Ghost-zapping root beer bottle!
I was about to say, they have a potion.
Oops.
Nice going, Guybrush. Now I've got to chase them down to get my voodoo root beer back.
But... Hey!
You dared come here and confront me? I can't believe your audacity.
Well, I can't believe your stupidity.
Yeah? Well, I can't believe your frivolity.
Well, I can't believe your atrocity.
Yeah? Well, I can't believe your mobility.
Mobility.
Well, I can't believe your enormity.
Yeah? Well, I can't believe your fragility.
Okay, I don't even know what alacrity, virility, or felicity is. Like, what was stand for? I hope they never remake The Princess Bride that is perfect as it is. Absolutely. And I mean, it's also just a product of its time in a way, you know, and that's alright. I don't think everything has to be remade, you know, just so people can relate to it. I think honestly, it's a bit daunting to me, like how many remakes or, you know, reboots there are nowadays. It's like, why don't you just let the old franchises in peace and create something new? She rescued herself. Yeah, kind of funny. I became off her way to Monkey Island to rescue her, and then came back and she was already like fine. Virility is like sex drive. Okay. And what's alacrity and felicity? But that's true, and most of it just take the title and change things to the point where it could have been its own story and not a remake. Yeah, that as well, you know. I guess you kind of like question why they do it in the first place. I mean, the answer of course is simple, but yeah. Okay, let me actually go ahead and Google those terms real quick.
Tight, yeah!
That is 3 times 9 mon.
Hey Veroni, welcome in. Howdy partner. And good morning to you. Thank you so much dude for the 27 months of resubbing. I appreciate it. How was the rest of your Spider-Man stream? I hope you had a good time. GG's again on finishing it. So alacrity is readiness aura, okay. And then felicity is, yeah, we call it Glückseligkeit in German. But I guess happiness would kind of like translate to it. So all of these are kind of like positive. It doesn't really matter what I choose, I reckon. I thought maybe some of them would be like, you know, negative in the context, but I guess all of them are kind of like more positive connotated. Hey the viewer, welcome in, good morning. How's it going? Go outside to look up those. I gotcha. It's definitely fair, you know, sometimes you don't really get to use those kind of words very often. But instead of remakes, you'd rather they do homages. You take the elements of a movie that work well, but create your own story with your own characters to make them act as references to the original. Exactly. And I think that's definitely a much better way of kind of like advancing something further, but still, you know, doing like references essentially. What that just made me think of is the movie Kingsman, the first one, which I just recently rewatched again, and it totally reminded me of what you just talked about, you know, like it's kind of like a bit of like a Bond ridiculous story, you know, of like the old movies, but it's kind of like in a completely new kind of like a setting in a way, you know, like organization. And it's like constantly making, you know, references to James Bond 2 and like those old spy movies without actually being part of it. And I thought it was a good way to kind of like pay homage and at the same time make like a satire of it as well. Absolutely love that movie. It was good running? Nice. Are you gonna be going for 100% with Spider-Man? You call it what in German? That was a long word. So we call it Glückseligkeit. So 3 syllables. You can't believe your immortality. That would be a good one. This whole waking up early stings. It definitely does for you. I hope you still got some decent sleep though. You really need to see at least the first movie in that series. It seemed pretty fun. You also still have references to Bond and those kind of movies. Yeah, then you would really enjoy Kingsman, I think. It's also a comic book adaptation. And it definitely has some wacky characters, but it has a really good cast. And all of them are like knocking it out of the park. So, yeah, if you like Samuel Jackson or Colin Firth, then definitely check them out for those guys as well. You really need to, sorry, you can't believe your impossibility. So second in Dutch, that's Gelukzaligkeit. I'm not sure if I butchered that. I never spoke Dutch before. I hope I didn't butcher too bad though. You saw the newest Kingsman, it was so funny. Yeah, that's the one I still haven't seen, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it. Because it's actually in like post-World War I, isn't it? Or something? It's like in the very early days of like Kingsman. Sounded decent enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Well, I can't believe your virility.
Ah, I grow tired of you.
Say now. Let's not be hasty.
Right decision, Gareth.
No. Bottle. No. He's kicking my butt. Do that.
Where is Charles Lee?
Oh.
Good to see you, son. How's the ship? If you're interested in trading up, I can give you a fair price for it. Howdy, partner. You know, just by looking at you, I can tell you're a man of the world. A man with an eye for quality. A man who knows a good bargain when he...
Okay. I have to pick up the bottle there. I mean, I picked up the bottle.
Bene. Now I have a way back up in case I fall.
Exactly. We did it. Instant replay. Amazing. It was so epic, it just had to happen again. Blimcam.
Hey!
Yikes! Oh, don't sneak up on me like that.
Sorry.
That's okay. You know, LeChuck was a deviant, obnoxious, slithery, creepy, crawly sort of a guy, but I'll say one thing for him.
What's that?
It sure looks nice exploding against the night sky.
Yes, it's very romantic. Can I buy you a root beer?
I'm a bit sick of root beer. I mean, I'm not sure if that's kind of like denying her, so I might as well go for it. Yeah, let's do it, you know.
Sure. And there's more at Stan's. Oh gosh, I hope Stan's okay. I wish my crew could have seen this.
You know, I can't shake the feeling that Guybrush was somehow responsible for that big rock sinking the ship.
Yeah. As soon as we find a way off this island, we're gonna have ourselves a little chat with Mr. Threepwood.
I like how it sets up for like a sequel.
Yeah, at least I learned something from all this.
What's that?
Never pay more than $20 for a computer game. Yeah, no, definitely how to deal with frustration, disappointment, and irritating cynicism.
How to deal with frustration, disappointment, and irritating cynicism.
That sounds like something my husband would say.
Ah!
And there we go. That is The Secret of Monkey Island. Awesome. I've really enjoyed this. Actually more than I thought I would. You know, I didn't really know too much about the story, so wasn't really sure how the writing would be like, you know, and stuff, but yeah, I've really enjoyed it, and especially the voice acting has been fantastic. But what Guybrush said at the end there was definitely true, you know, it did teach me how to deal with frustration and disappointment. Definitely seems to be like an integral part of these games, you know. But that's part of the charm, I reckon, you know, it's like, okay, I actually figured this out. And sometimes, of course, you know, it's like resorting to a hint, but yeah. It's a great feeling actually getting to this point of like having beaten it. Yeah, it's so funny, Rod, you know, the way he's like instantly deciding to hit Stan. Can't really blame him. Stan will be fine. The power of his arms waving around underwater will act as a speed boost and he will get to shore. It's like a natural motor, you know, motorboat. And thank you so much for the GG's, Seket and Aura. I appreciate it. If that's no worries whatsoever, Rod. Thank you again for, you know, redeeming it for me to play. And yeah, I'm glad you had a good time watching me get through this. And yeah, absolutely, you know, I figured if I don't really know what I'm doing, then I might as well try every possible option. But yeah, it definitely brought me back, I guess, to how people might have experienced it back when they, you know, first played the game as well. But yeah, if it wasn't for the hint system for the special edition, It definitely would have taken me like double the amount of time, I reckon, to beat this. Sometimes the answer is just so creative that, you know, would take me ages to even get to the point of like trying that out. But yeah, I mean, props, you know, to the development team for coming up with those creative ways of like finding solutions, I guess. Hey, the Max, welcome in. Thank you for the GGs. How's it going? But yeah, that means we now currently only have one more game of the game list that's currently being played, and that's of course Pokemon Black, where we should be more than halfway through now, so it shouldn't take us overly long to beat the game too. So yeah, that means we can start something new, or you know, kind of like a new kind of like playthrough of anything. And yeah, that's going to be the Enyo AC series run that I will be starting tomorrow. I decided that we're gonna be starting in January after all.
Oh yes sir. I feel so lucky that you happened to capture my ship, then murdered me and everyone on board. Yes sir, lucky.
Yeah, that's definitely, you know, something to be very grateful for. That Ghost, you know, crew member is just so damn funny. And thank you so much for the 40 bits, Rod. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Indeed, Max playing some Monkey Island. Just finished it, but yeah, it was a great time. Have you played this before? But yeah, having played this, you know, I'm getting excited for the, you know, other Monkey Island games. So I reckon as the next Monkey Island game would be the second one as a special edition, which should also have, of course, updated graphics and voice acting. And then I think the third game doesn't have a special edition, right? It's just like a regular version. But that already had voice acting, I guess. You have Max? I gotcha. That's true, because on Monkey Island it was the first one to have voice acting. I gotcha. Let me actually have a look when that came out. So that was 1997 apparently. Oh. That's older than I thought. Guybrush Threepwood will return. Amazing. Right, and there we go. That is the end of the game. Awesome. That was lots of fun. But yeah, for now let's go ahead and exit here. And then I think we're gonna go and still keep on streaming for a little bit longer and play some more Pokemon. with the black version. I'm just gonna go ahead and have a break, and then in about 10 to 15 minutes we will be heading and yeah, play some more of that. The fourth one, Escape from Monkey Island, was the first 3D entry released in 2000, and it plays similar to a game called Grim Fandango, which came out before 1988. I gotcha. Sort of them have been released pretty much like back to back within a few years. But yeah, I'm gonna have to dive a bit deeper into the all the versions of the Monkey Island games and stuff. 1998. Makes sense. And yeah, thank you, Rotten Aura. I'll be back in a few, and then we will do some Pokemon action. So yeah, catch everybody in just a few.